Ah, what you drinking on? You got your drink? You got your drink already?
Nah, man, I'm actually drinking on some high quality H2O tonight. Nothing too crazy.
Hey, ain't
Nothing too
nothing wrong
crazy.
with ain't nothing wrong with that. I got my little glass right here, and we're gonna get it started.
All right, let's get to it. Appreciate you for having me on, man. It's always a pleasure, hanging out with the Morals.
Oh, most definitely. I'm gonna see you give the people a little bit of time to come in real quick, and
Okay.
then we definitely gonna go ahead and get into it. But we might just go ahead and start it right now.
Hey, this is
Might
your
go
show.
ahead
I'm
and
just
start it
a
right
partner.
now. Let's
Let's
get
get
it,
it.
man. What up, everybody, man? Welcome in. Today we're gonna be talking about Hez Parfums, and as you see, I got a very special guest in the building with me. My brother over at House of Kollasus is gonna be Jeremy. Go ahead and say a little bit about yourself, fam.
What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Jeremy here, man. I run the channel House of Colossus, man, where I speak about fragrances. That's pretty much it, man. I share my experiences when it comes to that. I appreciate you, bro, for having me on. I'm looking forward
Uh,
to talking about these Hez Parfums, man, and then it's the Heme God himself. Heme, Heme, Heme. Yes, sir. Let's
yeah,
get
yeah,
it.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Big facts, big facts. Hey, we in here, man. So we got a couple of fragrances that we're gonna be doing a first impression of, as well
Mhm.
as a giveaway, man. Right now, I got 7 fragrances. Now, 3 of these we've already talked about, so y'all already know about these. We already did a first impression on Cafe Beignet. Very nice fragrance. Has a little bit more of a gourmand feel to it. You have Daiquiri Original. Now, this was going to be more of like your citrus blast type of fragrance. Very nice. It does come off like an orange daiquiri. And then you have Plum Confixture. Now, this one is going to be more of like a fruity, classy type of fragrance. I want to say it's not nothing immature about it, nothing too fruity about it, but it does have that plum, which is going to give it a nice touch up top.
Gotcha.
Now we do have the 4 fragrances that we will be doing our first impression on, and y'all are gonna want to make sure that y'all check it out because we are gonna be giving away 2 samples out of this. Well, we're actually gonna be giving away 2 full presentations, so you definitely want to make sure that you stay tuned and you tapped in for it. Now, my guy Jeremy, since you are a guest over here, I'm gonna
Okay.
let you pick which one we talk about first. What's gonna be the first fragrance we go over today, my brother?
All right, man. So, I have three of the new ones. Obviously, you already said we've already touched base on Cafe Beignet,
Mm-hmm.
Daiquiri, and Bourbon Street, and all those guys. Um, I have Big Easy Tropical. I also have Hand Grenade, and I
Yes.
have Blue Bayou. I know there's one more, which is like Raspberry Electric. Hopefully, I plan on getting that one sooner or later. But I would like to start off with Hand Grenade. I would
Let's
like to
get
start
it.
off with.
Hand grenade, that'll work. Hey, I do want to answer this one question real quick as far as the giveaway is concerned. Hey, I got to keep it a stack. We're gonna keep this to the U.S. I apologize, Joel. We definitely gonna keep this to the U.S. Now, at some point, they do ship. I do think that has them ship themselves to Canada as well. There will be a point to where the next time I do one of these, I will just purchase it myself and have it shipped that way. I think it'll be a lot easier for me to do it that way compared to me shipping one of these. But right now, as far as today's giveaway is concerned, we're just gonna keep this one stuck to the US. So no disrespect to none of my other countries and subscribers out there. But we definitely gonna have to keep this one to the US. I apologize.
Mhm.
Now you said you wanted to talk about hand grenade, correct?
Yes, sir.
All right, man. We about to go to get into it. Hand grenade. Now, this one is going to be inspired from, of course, if you ever been to New Orleans, it's going to be inspired from that green hand grenade drink. If you've ever tried it, it's almost like a daiquiri in a way, but it's a
Okay.
very nice alcoholic drink that they have. You definitely got to be over 21. So if you wonder that, I apologize. You might not know nothing about it yet, but you will one day.
Yeah, I've never been to New Orleans, so this is gonna be my first time experiencing something like this too. So I look forward to it for sure.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Let's get into it. Let's get into it.
Let me
Very
get some.
nice 50 ml presentations, as you can see.
All right.
Very nice. Let's tap into it and see what it smells like.
Ready?
Now, before you spray it, what do you think this might be? What you thinking off top?
Um. So my initial thinking would it being something that says grenade, I'm thinking it's gonna be something that's gonna probably be powerful, something that's gonna push. If you talking
Okay.
about New Orleans and it being like fruity, I would expect it to have some type of sweetness or some type of attractiveness to it. I'm thinking
Yes.
maybe something like playful, um, maybe casual, just a good. I'm honestly thinking this is just gonna be a good time fragrance. That's what I really think of. A
All
pushing,
right.
a fragrance that pushes off your skin that just screams a good time. That's what I think it would be.
All right. There we go. Shit. Let's get into it. Let's get into it and see what it's in on.
All right.
Oh my gosh. All right. I can smell a lot in the opening already. I can smell a lot in the opening already on this one. What's one of the
So
first things that you're picking up?
it smells exactly how I think it was. It's fresh, clean,
Yeah.
a little fruity,
Yeah, you definitely have
definitely
some fruit
playful.
nuances. Yeah, it is
Definitely playful.
playful. It is playful. You do have a good amount of fruit nuances in there as well. I'm almost picking up like a saltiness about it. Are you getting that as well?
I could take that.
Yeah, it has a nice saltiness about it. I'm getting a little bit of a more of like a melon forward, like nothing berry related, but more so in that melon department that's moving a
Maybe
little bit more forward.
like a honeydew or something. I get like something like that. I could definitely see some type of melon, but it kind of
Yeah, I'm
comes
getting.
off more like honeydewish type of me to me.
Yeah, I can see that. I can see that. Still in that fruit realm, still in that fruit realm, but I can see the
I like
fruits, but
this.
at the same time, you can definitely see the saltiness in it. You can get that saltiness for sure. Skin worthy? Yeah.
Yeah, I want to see how it's coming off pretty airy on the tester strip. So
Yeah.
I just got out the shower. I don't even care. I'm just gonna go ahead and put it on the wrist.
Now
Okay.
I got a little bit of pure lavender on right now, so I'm not I got room for one wrist. I can't put none on the other one. I do
Hey,
have pure lavender on.
I would say save it there. You might. Hey. But this is nice. It definitely comes off on the skin. Comes off way more like denser and warmer. You
Okay.
still get that fruity aspect. You kind of get like this almost like I said, like a playful liquor type of vibe. I can see this like being something that you wear to the club, you out with the
Mm-hmm.
fellas, you trying to attract you somebody nice, you know what I'm saying, somebody across the room, y'all eyeing each other
Yeah.
type of vibe. This is what this is to me.
That's a great description because I can see this as one of those playful club say fragrances. I'm not gonna say in the same realm of like not yeah, yes, Versace Euros in that
Yeah,
same realm as like playfulness, club, out and about. You know what I'm saying? Having a good time. It's in that same vein.
for sure. For sure, for sure.
So I know for a fact I think that this is one of the fragrances that does have either a rum or a gin note. Is that something that you're picking up somewhat in there? Like some type of liquor accord, whether it's rum, gin, something along those lines.
I'm gonna go with rum. And the reason
Okay.
why I'm gonna say rum is because I know I'm not a drinker or anything, but I know gin typically comes off as astringent, whereas rum
Mm-hmm.
comes off more like sweet. And that honey melon and like it is a liquor accord in here, and I'm gonna go with rum off the top of my head.
Does
From my
gin,
knowledge.
when you smell gin in a fragrance, does it tend to come off dry? Because if I can see the rum accord, but with gin, I'm not getting that similar dryness. Yes, Average Joe, this is hand grenade, but I'm not getting that same dryness that I get in the normal gin. I think this is more of like a rum feel than it
Yeah,
is that typical dry gin.
absolutely. I will go with that. I think gin for me, when I smell gin, I would definitely say it comes off a, astringent. That's what it kind of comes off to
Mhm.
me. Gin almost comes off like alcoholic. Like I'm not sure if you smell something like, let me see, like Sean John 3 a.m. for instance. When you spray
Yes.
that on your skin, like there has this herbaceous kind of tonic water type of vibe. That's what I get when it comes to gin scents. Gin scents, not actual gin
Yeah.
scents.
Yeah. I got you. I got you. I'm a big fan, man. My guy, one of my guys, he sent me. He found me a bottle of that Sean John 3 a.m. I finally got my hands on it, bruh.
Man,
It
I enjoy it, man. It's definitely a
it's
fragrance
nice.
that beats the heat, man. It's nostalgia in a bottle, but I mean, if you're looking for a really, really good, everyday driver for the summer, man, it's nice. It's nice.
Yeah,
It's
it
nice.
is. It is.
But
This
I'm
is a
digging this
great
hand
first
grenade.
one. Yeah,
What would
man,
I
hand
rate it?
grenade. That was a no. I was just saying I'm digging this one. That was a great first one
Yeah.
to start off with. I'm really enjoying that. Again, it has that nice melon saltiness about it in the opening. You do get that booziness, whether it's coming from a rum or a gin note. It's very nice, man. I'm liking that one. A little bit of a playful fragrance, something that you can kind of do going out and about to either a day party, more
Mhm.
specifically a day party than a night party, nighttime.
Yeah.
I can see it at nighttime, but the way that those fruits in the opening, especially how it has that that melon mixed with the salt up top, I can just see that being something that would be pushing in the heat,
Yeah.
bro, in those high heat situations during the day.
Yeah. I really like it, man. It actually came out to be better than what I was expecting. Um,
Yeah,
Again, like I
actually, yeah.
if I were to classify it, I would say definitely warm, spicy, fruity, with a little bit of a. It does have more. It's a thick, warm, like I don't know if that's vanilla or something in there, but I do get kind of like a creamiest dry down, at least on my skin as of right now. But I really like this though. This more like this might end up being my scent of the day tomorrow, just so I can get a testing out of it now that I've already sprayed.
And there is a creaminess to it. It is. It
Yeah,
is a creaminess to it.
it's a creamy undertone for sure. That's why I kept
The
smelling
thing
my hands because I'm like I be trying to like really dissect these fragrances for sure.
now,
But
let me
Hez
ask you this:
did
when
a
you
great
when
job.
you when you smell that like a creaminess to a fragrance, one of the notes that instantly comes to my mind when I think of creamy fragrance is, for some reason, lavender is a note that,
Mhm.
for some reason, when I think of creamy, lavender mixed with something normally gives off a creamy feel. Is that the same for you, or do you
So
notice
for
that somewhere?
so for me, when I think of creamy scents, there's typically like benzoin, vanilla, tonka bean,
Yeah,
something that's paired with vanilla. Sandalwood sometimes comes off creamy. Um, Anything that's kind of like lactonic, like even when you like mix certain fruits with certain notes, it comes off kind of creamy. At least in my in my opinion. When it comes to lavender, lavender on my skin comes off more soapy or aromatic. Sometimes
it
kind of
does
like body leaf,
aromatic.
where it comes off more like more how can I put it? More, yeah, aromatic would probably be the best way that it comes off my skin. But lavender comes off more like soapy, clean type of vibe to me. But I really, really dig this stuff. I really do.
Yeah, I get that. I get that.
Change my name to Jen Sense. Thanks, Jeremy. Hey, bro, I'm glad I can help.
All right, man. We're about to tap into the second fragrance, and the second fragrance that we're gonna go. I'm gonna pick Big Easy Tropical. We're gonna get into Big Easy Tropical. Now, this one I'm expecting. Now, if you look at the box, you can see like a pineapple note up there. I'm expecting this one to be have a lot of pineapple in the opening on this one. So we're gonna tap in and we're gonna see. I think it even has coconut up there as well. So if you look at the description on the box, you can see that pineapple in the background. But I do
Yeah.
think that it has a coconut up there as well. So we won't have to guess too much as far as what we're gonna get in this one.
Well, I mean, look, man, it's the heart of the summer here in Chicago, or where I live at in Zion. So, man, hey, if I can get something I can go ahead and kill this heat with, I'm cool with that. So, let's go ahead and hop into it.
Yeah. Let's get it. Let's get it. Get this strip real quick. Hey, you got to do it one time, man. You got to hit that he. You got to hit
Oh
that
man,
one time.
hey man, this
Joel
your
said
show.
something about it.
This your
Nah,
show. I'm gonna
Joel.
give it to the folks, man. I'm gonna give it to the
Yeah,
folks.
yeah.
But let's go
Joel
ahead and
requested it.
who requested it?
Joel that requested it on the first one when you sprayed it. He's
Oh
surprised you
man,
didn't do it. So
oh man, look, man, there's so much love in the building, man. I'm just happy to be a part of this. But I got y'all, man. I got y'all. You ready to spray these, bro? Did you spray yours already?
nah, you good. Let's get it.
All right. I'll let you go ahead and get your things out the way. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to present to you the Heme God. He, he.
Yeah, yeah. Now I can tell you right now, off the initial spray,
Ooh, citrusy.
a huge, yeah, citrus, but a huge pineapple blast, fam. You get that nice pineapple off top. Now it is mixing together. You can get a little bit of a coconut feel up top, but it has another fruit in it that is not your typical fruit. It's not something that you normally get. It's not in that pineapple vein. It's still gonna be sweet, but it's
I'm
not
getting like a
apple
pina colada type of vibe. What you get?
exactly. Along that line, it's more alongside that pina colada vibe. It's not in that apple fruit type of sweetness. It's not in that pear. This is very pineapple dominant with a lot of it's one other fruit in there that's mixing together very nicely with it.
Did you got the
But
notes over there, buddy? What it got in there? You got some
yeah,
notes
yeah. Let
first?
me yeah. Let's check it out. Let's check it out. So in the top, it has some pineapple, passion fruit,
Oh, okay.
passion fruit. That's what it has. Passion fruit and some apricot. Mid, we got coconut and a little bit of orange blossom. So that's where that added citrus feel is coming from that orange blossom there. Base, we have blondes, woods, leather, and some musk. You don't pick up. Do you get any of the like leather, musk, woodsy feel in the opening, or are you just mainly getting those fruits?
I gotta put this on skin on the opposite hand.
Yeah, I know.
Hey,
Hey,
I'm gonna go to sleep smelling like a good time.
hey, you in there? I already know you gonna be in there with this one.
So for me, like I get definitely that pineapple off the top. This is also creamy. It's aromatic.
You see
It's
it, yeah,
actually heavy for a citrus fragrance. Not heavy to the point where it's like super thick, but it has some density to it.
it
Definitely pina
does.
colada vibes. I do get some musk, like a white musk, something that's aromatic, sweet. This is
Now, what
also
would
in
you?
a playful realm. But yeah,
It
man, I
is.
like it.
How would you rank this as far as that sweetness goes? Is it too sweet? Is it like a overly sweetness to you? It's
No,
not. I would
no.
say this it's not a heavy sweetness like on a 9 out of 10 type of sweetness, but it is around like that 4 or 5 in that sweetness department. Like it is a good amount of sweetness in here.
Yeah, now that it's kind of like drawn on my skin, that pineapple is starting to kind of dissipate a little bit, and a little bit more of that coconut creaminess is coming out. I'm not sure
Yeah,
what correlates to passion fruit, but there still is like some fruity nuances in the background. But it's definitely coming off more coconutty. But I think this has the right level of sweetness though. Like I love Cayenne Alfresson, but Cayenne
yeah,
Alfresson is a pineapple syrupy beast, but I love it.
yeah,
This
yeah,
pineapple here is more like this is one of those I'm confident, but I'm still an introvert type of pineapples. Like,
yeah,
yes, I'm
yeah,
here, but I don't really want to be seen type of vibe. Like, I want you to kind of come across me, kind of. I don't know. That's a weird analogy, but that's the best thing that came to my head.
no, but it
I
does
like
make
this too,
sense.
though.
It does make sense because when I was thinking about the sweetness, when I think of sweetness level, like the one of the first things that comes to my mind is that Cayenne Alpha Sign sweetness, or especially if it's like a vanilla sweetness, that rock bar wood intense type of sweetness. And this to me doesn't come off in that same vein. This is a little bit more dialed down as far as the sweetness goes. And I'm pretty sure that passion fruit now, it is changing over even on the strip. It is changing
Yeah.
over to more of like a coconut type of sweetness, but that one richness that I think that I'm not used to is that passion fruit. And I think that that might be playing a bigger part, especially in how it was in the opening. I think that that's playing a bigger part in this fragrance.
Yeah, because like now, like I said, now on on my arm, that again, like that pineapple has dissipated. It's kind of giving me
Yeah,
like that creaminess. You definitely, I
yeah,
don't know if it's passion fruit or the apricot, but there is a still prominent fruity nuance. It's not like
mm-hmm.
overly powering. It's just kind of like subtle. Like it's kind of like if you had like a pina colada drink and you left it sitting type vibe. Like you went to go do whatever
Yeah,
you were doing and you came back and that's probably what it smelled like. This also smells in the same vein as hand grenade. Like it literally smells like a good time. That's what I
yeah.
think of this one as well. But I if I had to, I'll say my rank is for last.
And this to me, this is one of those fragrances to where you will have, especially how it's coming off on the strip, you will have a good scent trail as you're moving around. But
Yeah,
when you're more so in that just standing, just relaxing position, it's not going to be projecting as like a Dior Sauvage type of fragrance. Like
yeah,
Jeremy was saying, it's going to be one of those to where people are going to have to walk towards you. And even when they walk past you, even if you're just standing there, they'll catch good whiffs of it. It's not that room filler, but when people are moving by you, they'll still be able to smell you very nicely.
for sure.
Yeah, yeah, I'm rocking with this one. I'm rocking with it. Let me try that big. Hey, now hold on, real quick. You still have your hand grenade with you?
Yes.
Let's go back to hand grenade real quick. Check that one out as far as especially how it's transitioning.
Okay.
You see, you smell the transition on it. It's a little bit more musky. You're getting like a
Yeah.
little bit of a musk smell coming out of it a little bit more.
Almost like a musky, creamy, soapy type of vibe.
Yes, exactly. With a little bit of a woodsy feel. Because I am
Yeah.
getting a good amount of woods. Now it's not wood dominant, but it's definitely more musk right now that I'm getting out of it as it's drying down. And we're talking about hand grenade.
Yeah.
We just
Now
went,
that you double back on that, it does have like a creamy, woodsy type of vibe. Almost kind of like, again, soapiness. Like,
yeah.
this is definitely, now that we're in a dry down, it's definitely going more of like a mass appeal type of vibe.
Yeah, especially in that dry down. Whereas in that opening, if you weren't that big of a fan of that melon, that salt combination, the drawdown is more so gonna be more. It definitely is a little bit more masculine, thanks to that musk, some of the woodsy features that it has in it. I'm rocking with it. Now I'm not getting that rum. That is
Mhm.
one thing that's not there that was in the opening. That rum feature. I'm not getting that same rum that it had in the opening.
For hand grenade,
Yeah, as far as hand grenade is concerned, I'm not getting that same rum.
on my skin, I'm still getting it. On my skin, it's coming off just a. It's not like super prominent, but I still get a little bit of it.
Okay, okay.
But
Yeah,
on
mine's
the
is
strip, no, on the strip, not at all.
yeah, on the strip I'm not getting it as much. Now, the last one we're gonna tap into, gonna go ahead and get in. Well, we're gonna go over this one, and then I'll do a quick one over Raspberry Electrique as well. I will do a quick one over this.
Okay.
The last one that both of us are gonna review though is gonna be their Blue Bayou. Now, this one I am I'm fairly excited for. I am fairly excited to talk about Blue Bayou. Now, as we dive into this one is supposed to refer to the wetlands that New Orleans has around it, because you know it has a lot of those bayous. It's a lot of water features around there, alligators. You know how it is. So this one is an inspired fragrance of some of the nature that you get in that New Orleans, Louisiana atmosphere.
I'm ready when you are.
Yeah. Now, this one was a request. This one was a request. Somebody wants to heme at the same time, so I'm gonna wait for you to go, and then I'm gonna just heme it up.
Hey man. If I may, man, come give me some love, people. Thank you so
Damn
much, my
it,
guy. Thank
damn it
you.
up.
Appreciate you. I'm ready when you are, bro. We can go on the count of
All
three if
right,
you want to get the hemes going. Here we go.
let's get it. I'm
One,
waiting for you.
2, 3. Heme.
I had to do a little bit more, man. I had to do a little bit more,
This is my favorite.
bro. This atomizer, dog.
This is my favorite.
Okay, it's definitely marine. I can tell you that right now. It's definitely marine, aquatic. It has that aquaticness for sure up top.
Y'all already know I gotta go ahead and hit that skin.
A little bit of a spicy feel up top. A soft spice though, nothing too crazy. It's along that nutmeg, cardamom type of spice, not a black pepper. It's definitely a little bit softer.
This is nice, yo. This is
Hey, I
nice.
think I
I'm getting warm, spicy, aquatic,
yeah,
marine, little bit of greenness. Gentlemanly
mm-hmm,
though.
for sure, for sure,
Gentlemanly. This has a
def
sophistication to it where it's kind of like you can wear this dressed up suit and tie. You can
you
wear this
can,
to work. You can wear this
you
out
can,
and about. You can wear this
yep,
with a nice little half zip sweater, nice shoes, office appropriate. This is a
yep.
great everyday driver. Definitely, I'm not sure if there's some lavender in here, but there's like a creaminess to it, gentlemanly vibe. This is my favorite.
Something that I'm picking up, which y'all know I'm a big fan of, I'm getting a nice amount of leather. Now, I'm not saying that it's leather dominant, but I can get cues of a leather that's going to be playing a factor later. But in the opening, there is that spice, soft spice. It definitely, like Jeremy said, it does have that gentlemanly feel about it. It does have a little bit of green, almost airy, like with an ozonic type of feel. It
Perfect
does
word.
have that marine. It does have that marine accord. It is aquatic, so it does have a little bit of aquaticness about it. This one, out of all three, this one for sure I think would appeal to majority of people. Like, this is more mass appealing to me out of the three that we've tried so far.
This is an everyday driver.
Yeah.
This is an everyday driver fragrance. That's how this comes off to me in my nose. If I smell this on, a guy or whatever the case may be, I would inquire like, "Yo, bro, what are you wearing?" This is
Mm-hmm.
how much I like this. This definitely has again like a gentlemanly vibe to it. It's clean, sophisticated, gentlemanly, a put together guy. I mean, not saying you have to be old to be put together, but it's multifaceted, and there's definitely
Yes.
like a creaminess to it, like almost like there's also like a mossy vibe to it. Like I really really dig this.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm with it. I'm with it. I'm about to spray this one on my skin because this was definitely the one that I was waiting to save the skin review for. So I'm really eager to see how this one's gonna come off on skin compared to what it was on the strip.
They did their thing for sure with that one. Good job, Hez, for real, for real.
Yeah. Now look, while I'm smelling it on skin, these are the notes as far as what Blue Bayou has. You have
Okay,
some pear, ginger, and some basil. That's gonna be the top notes. In the
okay,
mid, we have marine, ozonic notes, nutmeg, and leather. And in the base is Palo Santo, clearwood, and musk.
okay.
Now that green facet, that has to be that basil, fam.
Basil. Mm-hmm.
It has to be that basil.
That
And I
Palo
can tell you,
Santo is kind of that Palo Santo is probably what's giving it like that creamy, mossy type of vibe.
yeah. I can see that. I can
Palo
see that. Now
Santo
I will
definitely
say,
comes off creamy as well. Not to cut you off.
no, you good. Cause I on skin, now I'm liking this one on skin a lot more than on strip.
Yeah,
On
I can
skin,
for sure.
on skin, you're gonna get two different smells. This one you will get two different smells on paper compared to on skin. It's still gonna be similar as far as notes, but what notes project and actually radiate more is gonna be different, fam. It's definitely gonna be different. I'm getting more of that ginger up top. I'm getting that good nutmeg. That basil is projecting a lot more than what it was on strip. I mean, on my hand compared to on strip. And that leather note, especially how it's mixing together with those ozonic notes, is very fresh, man. Very, very fresh. It has a very uplifting quality to it, to where, like Jeremy was saying, I can see this being a daily driver, something that you can wear on an everyday basis.
For sure, for sure, for sure, for sure. I like this a lot.
Now, another thing that I'm noticing is it's not as aquatic on
Hmm.
skin. For me, it's not as aquatic compared to what I was getting on strip. I'm more so getting like that clean, woody leather smell with the green facets, a
Hmm.
slight bit of fruit. That's more so what I'm picking up on skin. Not as much of the marine accord though.
On skin, it definitely comes off more green,
Uh-huh.
but I'm still
What
getting like
about the
that creamy Palo Santo vibe. I don't pick up too much leather on my skin. And I know for
do
me,
you
if I
get
did pick up leather, if I picked up leather on my skin with this, I probably wouldn't like it because I'm not a huge leather guy. But
exactly you
but for me, I
but what
definitely get like this green, herbaceous, fresh, all like aromatic, creamy, spicy vibe. That's what I get. I really, really,
now
like I said, this is definitely daily driver appropriate. Like if you were looking for a fragrance from Hez, you just like I just want something that's gonna be a do all be all type vibe. This would probably be it for sure. Out of all the ones that I've tried personally, I would choose that one as a daily driver for sure.
Yeah. Now, out of daily drivers, I would probably say this one or not Cafe Beignet, but the
Hmm.
daiquiri joint. That one. Those two are going to be more so those daily driver type of fragrances.
Yeah.
Now, the one that I'm probably the biggest fan of as far as Hez Parfums is concerned, that Bourbon Street is top notch, fam. Bourbon Street
Yeah.
is top notch. Blue
So
Bayou is a close one. It's like 1 and 2 as far as those two are concerned. Blue
so
Bayou and Bourbon Street.
right now for me, out of Hez, if I had to rank my top three from what I own from him, Cafe Beignet is gonna be number one.
Cafe
Cafe
Beignet is nice.
Cafe Beignet number one, and that's honestly because I'm a gourmand lover. Gourmands
Yes.
do very, very, very well on my skin. Very well on my skin. And obviously, like where I live, climate wise, it's gonna kill it here in Illinois. It's going to kill it here in Illinois. Um, Second, man, I'm gonna have to go with Blue Bayou too, for real, for real. I'm digging Blue Bayou, and then third, oh,
I'm a backdoor and say that Cafe Beignet would be in my top three. Cafe Beignet for sure would definitely be in my top three. My top three: Blue Bayou, Bourbon Street, Cafe Beignet. Those are going to be my top three
Ca-
as well.
Cafe Beignet, Blue Bayou, and honestly, I gotta go with the OG. I think it'll be the same. I would definitely probably put Bourbon Street in there as well. With
Yeah,
ooh, man, this is tough because I like Hand Grenade and Big Easy Tropical too.
I do. I know. Now, when it comes to when it comes to Big Easy Tropical, it has a lot of those fruit qualities. I'm not the biggest fan of coconut, but I do like how they mix the coconut together with that pineapple, and it does give it that creamy facet, that creamy nature. I am a
Hmm.
big fan of that, but when it comes to just the overall fragrance, when it comes to Bourbon Street, you got those boozy facets, you got the spices, you got the vanilla and amber in the drawdown. I'm a
It's a
big fan of that.
transitioning fragrance.
Yes, and and
Yeah.
it, and every that's one of those fragrances to where every transition from the top, mid, and the base, I truly do enjoy every single phase of it. To me, it's one of the best date night fragrances that you can get, especially from indie houses. It's one of the best date night fragrances from an
And
indie house that
and
I've been able to get.
on top of that, under $100.
Under 100, bro. Forget that. Hey, I forgot to say this as well. We don't have any discount codes, but if you do go to the website, they do have a discount on the bottles that they are releasing. I want to say they have one if you buy 2 bottles, 3 bottles, 4 bottles, as well as 5. They do have decants. I don't think they have a discovery set, but they do have a decants as well if you did want to get samples. So you can check it out online. I think it's hezparfums.com. You can Google it or go to their Instagram page. But you will definitely be able to see the specials that they have as far as the new fragrances are concerned. They did get stocked up on the previous 4 as well, as far as Bourbon Street, Cafe Beignet, Daiquiri Original, and what was the other one? Plum Confixture. They did get a restock on those. So they do have those on the website if y'all did want to check those out. But bruh, this Blue Bayou is very nice, man.
And I gotta ask you, man. So out of these three, the three that we just actually, you know what? Go ahead and do electric raspberry real quick. That way you can kind of have that. You can have that, and then we can kind of put them in order.
All right, bet. We'll go ahead and go over that one. So raspberry electric, as you see on the front,
I want to know about. I want to know about that one.
This one, it does have. It looks like it's definitely gonna have some raspberry since it's in the name, but it also has lemons on the picture. So I'm guessing it's gonna have a nice citrus quality to it as well, mixing together with that raspberry. So, and I think that they said that this one is supposed to be inspired from another staple drink out of Louisiana, or out of New Orleans specifically, that's supposed to be called electric lemonade. So this is another one. I will say that this third line of fragrances, man, hold on, I'm so disrespectful. King. So disrespectful.
God.
Had to do it one time. But what I'm noticing is a lot of these new fragrances are designed and based off of things that are in New Orleans, whether it's from the drinks or the atmosphere or what you can see when you're walking around the streets.
That's what you call artistry.
Exactly. I love it. All right, let's see. All right, you can pick up the lemon. You definitely get a little bit of the raspberry qualities. But this one has a spice, and this one has a spice in the background. Now you do get it.
I gotta get my nose on it, man. I didn't get it.
I'm gonna have to try to send you a decant or something, fam, because this one of the things that I'm picking up, y'all know I'm a big fan of that saffron in a fragrance. This one does have that saffron quality, and you do get it in the opening. Now you still do get the citruses, and I am getting that lemon. I'm also getting a little bit of a grapefruit type citrus mixed with the raspberry. But even though it has those fruits, the saffron is still more dominant than those fruits combined, if that makes sense. So it's going to have a nice fruity citrus quality up top mixed with that mixed with that saffron. I'm sorry. Very nice. Yeah. Very nice. This one still might have some type of liquor accord in there as well, along sides of that gin. Because with this one, you can smell the dryness that a gin quality juice has in it. Whereas in the first one, in Hand was definitely more rum based. Whereas this one, Raspberry Electric, is more gin. It has a nice dryness up top, but it's nice, man. It's nice. I'm rocking with it. Yeah, Jay, we're gonna have to get you a decant of this one, fam. You would. This is one that you would enjoy, fam.
I'm gonna have to check it out, man, for sure. Definitely gonna have to check it out.
This is one that I think that you would truly enjoy. It definitely has to me, this one has the qualities to be a fragrance to where you can still get away with it in the office because it does have a little bit of a classy feel about it.
Okay.
But at the same time, not more of a Monday office type of fragrance, more so of a Thursday to Friday office fragrance to where
we finna go on vacation, weekend type vibe.
Yeah, we going to a happy hour afterwards, and that type of fragrance. Like this is that type of fragrance. This is how that's coming off.
Okay.
Very more so at the end of the week, more so than at the beginning. I would say daytime overnight for sure. Definitely more leaning daytime. I can see
Okay.
how the heat, I can see how the heat, especially in like a summer spring setting, would definitely help this fragrance project a lot more than what it was compared to which one was it? I think it was hand
Hand
grenade
grenade.
or blue hand grenade or big easy, the one where I was saying if you're standing still, people that walk by you will still get good whiffs.
Yeah.
This one is more so you're gonna have a nice scent trail, but you're gonna need that heat to actually
Active.
amplify it up.
Activate.
Yeah, you're gonna need that heat. It's still it's nice. It's nice. It's nice. I will say that it is nice.
Okay. All right. So I mean, out of the three that we have in common, what would
Hmm.
you rank them 1 to 3?
Okay. Hold on. Before we do that, we haven't checked out the drawdown of them. Let's check out the transition. Let's check out the transition first. That way we
For
can
which
see the
one?
drawdown. Because by now we should be able to know the total experience as far as like opening and then what we'll be getting in the drawdown.
Okay.
Let's check out. I'm all right. So right now I have hand grenade. Hand grenade, the drawdown, very musky, very woody in a sense as well. I truly do enjoy. I think and it still smells like it has a nice melon feel. Now that salt accord is not there. It's not there as much as it was in the opening. But as far as the dry down is concerned, a nice musk, a nice woodsy feel. I'm thinking on hand grenade, I like the dry down more than the
Yeah.
opening. If I had to choose a certain phase,
Okay.
what about you, fam?
For me, for me, on skin, it's definitely coming off musky, creamy.
Yeah.
Definitely, I can still see what you say about like the melons vibe. I still get a little bit
Mm-hmm.
of that rum, sweet, sugary type of vibe.
Yep.
I think this has like probably the best mass appealing dry down out of all of them. Um,
Yeah,
but I,
yeah,
I
I
think
can
I
see that.
think Blue Bayou is probably the more overall better fragrance as far as a daily driver. But as far as like mass appealing, likability, compliment factor vibe when it comes to dry down, I'm gonna go with hand grenade.
Okay. Yeah, because the dry down in hand grenade is very nice, fam. And the thing is, I did like the salty opening that it had as it was mixing with that melon.
Hmm.
But when it hits the dry down and it's more of those woods, it's more of the musk. I do enjoy how it still has the melon, but I appreciate the fact that the saltiness went away. Because if it was still salty mixed with that musk, I don't know how I would feel about it if I could still get that salt accord.
I think for me
What
to
you
what
think?
I think hand grenade like I'm looking forward to wearing it tomorrow because it's supposed to be a hot day. So I
Yeah.
want to know what gets activated off of it. Like when your skin is warm and you're moving around, like how is it gonna react? That's kind of like my thing with it right now because like it could be creamy and what and musky how we're coming off, but we activate
Hmm.
it with moving around, we might get that salty accord again. So I'm looking forward to see how it actually plays on the skin.
So one note that's in there that I'm thinking that you might be able to smell a little bit more, that I'm thinking it might be adding to that creaminess as well. I don't know if I told you this, but hand grenade does have cherry blossom in the mid. Maybe that might be what's adding to that creaminess feel that you're getting. What you think? Because I don't think we discussed that. I haven't noticed much of the cherry blossom, but do you think that
No,
that could be adding to that creaminess?
I don't think so.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yeah, I don't think so. If anything, you'll probably add to more of like the sweetness and like the fruity nuances of it. But I think you say Haganeh has Palo Santo in it, right?
No, no, no. It hand grenade has sandalwood and just a woodsy note
Then
as
there's
far as
your
the
cream.
woods is concerned.
there's your creaminess right there. That's probably gonna be sandalwood. Probably mix it with something to give it a creamy facet.
Okay.
I like it a lot though. I really do like it a lot.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Now let's tap into the next one. Big Easy Tropical. Now this one has changed a little bit. This one smells somewhat familiar. Check out Big Easy Tropical for me. This one has qualities or similarities to a different fragrance, especially in the dry down. Or is it just me? You know what? You know what? Hear me out. Hear me out. Are you smelling Big Easy Tropical?
Yes.
I could be wrong, for sure. I could be wrong, but as it's drying down, for some reason, the first fragrance that came to my mind was Machino Toy Boy. Not the opening, but more so that mid and dry down phase. Let me know what you think about that one. Because this one has that pineapple, that coconut, it has that orange blossom in there, still has the leather and the musk in the dry down. What do you think about? Maybe that's my lotion that's on my hand as well, because I did just lotion up just out of the shower.
No, I'm not. I'm not getting a Toy Boy. I do on crazy part about it on skin. It's kind of flat on skin right now. I'm still getting
The
like
mid to dry
creaminess.
down?
Yeah, on the dry down. Now
Okay.
on tester strip, it's more prominent. On tester strip, I'm still getting that pina colada vibe, a little bit of pineapple, the creaminess on the tester strip. But on my skin, it's become more flat. I get the creaminess, I get the pineapple, but it's nowhere near as prominent as it is on the tester strip still.
Yeah,
And
and I'll say
I definitely get a woody vibe.
and I can
Definitely get a
attest
woody
to
vibe.
that as I can attest to that as well. Again, I don't know if maybe like because remember I still got pure lavender and then I still got some scents on this other hand, so that maybe that's playing a factor in it to where I was getting that toy boy quality. But what you were saying as far as what it's projecting and how it's coming off on the strip, I will
Mhm.
agree with you as how it's coming off. It's not projecting as much as it was in that initial opening. It did die down a little bit, which is kind of crazy because this is the one that had that pineapple, and pineapple tends to radiate a
Yeah.
lot. It
And maybe
definitely
another
tends to
one of those It may be another one of those fragrances where you put it in some heat and let it do its thing. It might have to be activated by body heat. So that could be another thing too.
true, true. All right, let's check out Blue Bayou real quick. Let's get into this one. All right, fam. Okay, hey, Blue Bayou, Blue Bayou, Blue Bayou, dog. Blue Blue Bayou is. I can say this right now. That Palo Santo and those clear woods that Blue Bayou has. Now, Blue
Give
Bayou
me one
has musk in the dry down, and I'm not
give
getting
me
too
one
much of
second,
that
bro.
musk. You good? Now, what I'm getting as far as the Blue Bayou, I am getting that Palo Santo. I am getting some clear woods, but I'm not getting that same musk. I'm almost getting like a vetiver quality about this fragrance. If you wouldn't have known any better, you can kind of think of this fragrance, Blue Bayou, almost in the same realm as like a John Varvatos type of fragrance. Businessman, modern, classy. You can dress it up, you can dress it down. I would still stick to the daytime use up for Blue Bayou. I don't think that it has the qualities to be a nighttime fragrance. But anytime during the day, especially high heat situations, I think that this one has the qualities to be a good one, especially if you're somebody that enjoys John Varvatos style fragrances. I think that this one could. I think that this one is in that same vein of like a John Varvatos, Artisan Pure. I think it's in those same veins of a John Varvatos fragrance. What you think about that?
I think like scent palette wise, I see where you're going with the John Barbados. Like when you think of John Barbados fragrances, you think of something that's classy, that's
Yes,
sophisticated, that's put together. I would definitely
modern.
agree
Yeah,
with that. Yeah, like a modern, classy man type of vibe. So I can see that. I do believe that you can get away with this in the nighttime. I do believe you can get away with it at night. I believe that
Okay.
I don't think it being like I how can I put it? Like it's this mossy, clean, green. All it comes off almost Fougere for real, for real.
Now that okay, so for because I have this one on my skin as well. For me, I'm getting more of a woodsy feel than I am that Fougere quality. So let me ask you this: what is it about Blue Bayou that is giving you the nighttime appeal? Because for me, it's definitely giving me that daytime worksman happy hour afterwards, but I'm still in the house by before it gets completely dark, like how it might be right now. Like, what is it about it that's giving you a nighttime feel?
It gives me a nighttime feel because it has a density to it, and then on top
It
of
does.
that, with it having a density to it, it does have a level of sophistication. And honestly, with sophistication, when you're trying to be sophisticated, I usually think of that as a nighttime thing where you have a level of mysteriousness to you. Like I believe Blue Bayou is one of those fragrances where you kind of like you got your stuff together. Again, it's like a fragrance that I think it's I'm confident, but I'm introverted. I think that's the best way I can put it. Like I'm confident, like I know I smell good, I know I got my stuff
Yeah.
together, but at the
Right.
same time, I'm cool with being alone. I'm cool with kind of like being in my own bubble, my own vibe. Now, if you smell me, that's on you. That's what I get from Blue Bayou.
Right. Right. And I do see that. I do see that for sure. Let me ask you this, because I know you're not the biggest fan of leather. I am still getting a little bit of leather, but it's still that airy, ozonic type of leather, but it's not as prominent as I was getting in that opening. It is still more of the woods, but I am getting a nice ozonic freshness leather type of feel as well. I think those ozonic notes are still playing a part in the airiness that I'm getting off of this fragrance.
I think ozonic wise, definitely that ozonic just means like it's gonna give it more of like an aromatic quality.
Right. And
So
I
we
am getting a
definitely,
little bit of an aromatic feel.
yeah, for sure. But as far as leather, I don't pick it up as prominent. If it is a leather in there, then I like leather, I guess, because I'm really not a huge fan of it. But this one's done. I guess in a sense, if it is leather, I can do an aromatic, not like rugged, dirty, bad boy of a leather. I can't do
Yeah.
those. But like, if it's
Yeah.
something like in the lines of like a ombre nomad or ombre leather where it has a little bit of a aromatic quality to it, then I can dig it. Especially something like an ombre nomad, because that rose and that leather type of nuance just it hits. But
And
it's a
I'm
level of aromaticness to or ozonic vibe to it where it kind of makes it more wearable in a sense. I can't do like damp, deep, rugged leather. I can't do it.
and I was just about to say that as well. Like how I think the way this leather is coming off to me, I mean, for you, it's similar to how the Rose in Mason Ken's version of Ombre Nomad comes off, because that is a rose note in that one that I truly can rock with and enjoy. But it is
Mhm.
more dominated by the Fougere-ness, the spices, the leather. It's a little bit more of that than it is that rose. And I think that might be how it's coming out for you, seeing as how you're not the biggest fan of leather. But as somebody who does enjoy leather, I will attest to what Jeremy said. This is a more clean leather. It's not rugged. It's not that bad boy. It's not in your face. It's not a FU type of leather. This is
No,
a
not at
more
all.
of an this is more of
Not
an
at all.
inviting type of leather. This is one that very clean, very airy. People around you will enjoy this type of leather. Whereas if you have a bad boy type of leather, maybe more so you and the person that you're with might only enjoy that type of bad boy, dirty, airy. I mean, more rugged type of leather facet.
Facts.
So let's go with this one. If you had to rank them, the three that you do your three, and I'll do the four that I have. If you need to take a second to smell them, go ahead and do that. But the way it's looking, I don't think we have to guess on what your number one is. The way it's sounding right now.
Blue Bayou number one. Blue Bayou, Hand Grenade, Big Easy Tropical.
Okay.
But that's
Okay.
today. That could change tomorrow between that two and that three. But that Blue Bayou is my jump. That's my jump.
Okay. Okay. So for me, Big Easy Tropical is gonna be number 4. Big Easy Tropical is gonna be number 4. It's not. I enjoyed the opening more so than I do the actual dry down in Big Easy Tropical. It's not bad, but that pineapple and coconut, I'm noticing as it's drying down that that was a bigger part of the fragrance that I truly am enjoying more so than the dry down. So it's not the more complete fragrance, but as far as the opening, it does have a very nice opening in it. So Big Easy Tropical is going to be that number 4. As far as number 3 is concerned, number 3 is going to have to be Hand Grenade. And when I'm the as far as 2 and 3 is concerned, it was between Hand Grenade and Raspberry Electric. Whereas Raspberry Electric, the dry down, and I think that this will be something that could be universal for a lot of people once you get your nose on it. The dry down in Raspberry Electric smells very familiar. It has one of those dry downs that you're somewhat used to already. With the vetiver, it has a little bit of musk. It has some woodsy facets to it. The dry down, as far as Raspberry Electric is concerned, is something that you're a little bit more familiar with. So that's something that plays a big part. But that opening is very nice as well. The Raspberry Electric is the more complete out of the two. Whereas Hand Grenade is still it's nice. And I did enjoy that opening with the melon, the salt, that boozy factor from the rum. That was very nice. But the dry down, it has one particular note in the dry down that if that note wasn't in it and it was more so of that sandalwood, the wood, and just the musk, I think that would make it more so a complete fragrance where it would overtake Raspberry Electric. And then when
Okay.
it just comes to Blue Bayou, Blue Bayou is the one, fam. Blue Bayou is the one. Blue Bayou is it's nice, man. That's all I'm gonna say. Blue Bayou is nice.
It's my favorite, man. Out of all the ones that I own now, I'm even gonna put that before Cafe Beignet.
I ain't going that far, man. I ain't going that far. Cafe Beignet is nice.
I'm
I'm not even.
but again, it's kind of one of those things where I don't know, man. It's I guess for me the real reason why I enjoy Blue Bayou as much as I do is because I don't have many DNAs like Blue Bayou in my collection. I don't want to say I have a lot of Cafe Beignets in my collection, but I have a lot of sweeter fragrances in my collection. So that's kind of why I'm kind of giving that extra little umph because just kind of knowing my scent palette, knowing what works well on my skin, and knowing what I actually have.
I hear that. One of the things that I truly enjoy about Blue Bayou is that remember how we were saying that it has the qualities and similarities of a John Varvatos style fragrance?
Yes.
Even though it still has those same qualities and characteristics, it is a type of fragrance to where it has more of the DNA that I enjoy, that I can do more than just a businessman setting. Like you said, you can do it casually, you can dress it up, you can dress it down, you can do it fun, you can do it relaxed. Blue Bayou is just one of those more
It's an
universal
everyday
type
driver.
of everyday driver,
It
universal type of
literally
wear.
to me, in my experience and my wearing, it's an everyday driver. Like winter, spring, summer, fall type of vibe. You could literally put it on, in my opinion.
Yeah, and I agree. I agree with you for that. I don't think that there's anything that's lacking in Blue Bayou as far as being a complete fragrance from all phases of it, whether that's opening, mid, and dry down. I truly do think that Blue Bayou is the one to where it's the one that people will gravitate to and truly enjoy the most.
All we gotta hope now is that it just lasts. If it gives me 6 hours, it'll be even
Six
better.
hours, we good. Yeah, 6 hours at least,
Give
we
me six
good. You know
hours,
what I'm saying?
even better. So that's the only other thing. Like it can smell great now, and then it'll be gone in 30 minutes, which I don't see that being the case because it's still very prominent on my wrist right now. So
Same, same, fam. It's still prominent. And again, but the thing is, I'm telling you, I am getting a very airy, clean leather. And I'm saying this for my people that truly enjoy leather. If you are somebody that is a leather lover, leather, woods, a slight musk, but not too much of a musk quality, more so an emphasis on those leathers and woods, Blue Bayou is going to be the one that you're going to want to check out, fam. This is going to be the one that's the more complete overall fragrance. Whereas with Raspberry Electric, you enjoy certain parts of it. I mean, that one you still enjoy it, but you can more so nitpick at a certain note with that one.
yeah,
Same thing with Hand Grenade. You can nitpick at a certain note in the dry down. Big Easy Tropical, you truly do have to enjoy that extreme musk, woodsy, somewhat of a airy, citrusy quality about it. You have to enjoy that.
I agree.
Now we were gonna do a giveaway, and we still are. I gotta put Cafe Beignet to the side, but as far not Blue Bayou, I'm so sorry. I gotta keep Blue Bayou. I'm so sorry, y'all. I have to keep Blue Bayou, but Blue Bayou ain't going nowhere. But if you're still tapped in, Daiquiri
How many people
Original.
we got in the chat?
Oh, it looks like we got 5 people in the building right now. It's
Okay.
been the most I've seen was like 12, I think it was. But we have
Okay.
Plum Confixture as well as Daiquiri Original. We will be doing a giveaway on these two. Now, Jay, what do you think would be the best calling as far as the giveaway is concerned? What do you think, my guy?
Oh man, kind of put me on the
Could we
spot. I
do?
mean, honestly,
Should
it's I mean, what do you think? Because it's whatever you want to do. I'm with whatever.
should we do a question? Should we do a Should we do a first type of thing? Like
Let's
man,
do
these
let's
giveaway lives kind of be throwing me off a little bit. I'm still trying to figure out how to do a live giveaway.
let's go ahead and do a question. Let's ask a question.
All right, we're gonna ask a question. The first person who lets me know what was Hez Parfums' first original fragrance. The first person that can type in Hez Parfums' first original fragrance is gonna be the winner of the two of the Daiquiri original as well as the Plum Confixture. Let us know what the
That's a good.
original oh
That is a good giveaway.
yeah, that lets us know if they paying attention, you know what I'm saying? If
Yeah.
they engage with us and stuff like that. But I can tell by looking at the comments, they're definitely engaged. So if you're checking it out, just let us know what the original fragrance was, and we're gonna ship these out to you. Joel D, they've been in the chat heavy representing. So I must
Yeah.
say, I know that Joel knows the answer. I mean, I know that Joel. I might end up shipping these to Canada for him because I mean, it
Low
is what
key,
it
hey,
is.
hey, low key, Canada. It don't cost that much to send to Canada for real. For real. It's not even that really. It ain't that much expensive to be honest.
Yeah,
It
and
really.
when honestly, as far as like when I purchase from Canada, like Fragrance by CA, it doesn't cost too much. So I mean, maybe Canada. If you in Canada and you're watching the live stream, Joel, you do have the go ahead. If you know the answer, I'll ship it to you as well. You would
Yeah,
enjoy this also because I know him. He's big into fragrances too. So
that's
he
my
posts a
dog,
lot,
man. That's my dog.
bro.
Joel is good people. D is good people too, man. Y'all check out his channel. He definitely posts
Yes.
constantly on TikTok and stuff too. Real good dude, man. Y'all check him out as well for sure.
D,
Hey,
D, I see you, fam. Hey,
you know,
you
hey,
got
you
it.
know what? You know where it's coming to too.
Yes, sir. D, I got you. You know how to hit me up, man. Just hit me up on IG, and I'll make sure to get these shipped out to you. Now, with this one, I do have, I got like 4 or 5 packages that I got to mail out. So it probably won't be till Monday, sometime next week. But as soon as I ship it off to you, I will send you that confirmation number as well, D, so you will know where you can pick it up at.
Congratulations, my guy. Congratulations for
Yes,
sure.
sir. Yes, sir. But that's it. That's gonna be it right there, man. We'll take a few questions. I got my guy Jeremy in, so I don't want to take up too much of his time. If y'all have a question y'all would like to ask, but if not, we just gonna go ahead and get up out of here and call it a night. Jay, while we give the people some time, what are your thoughts as far as the live, how everything went, the fragrances? Let us know your thoughts and opinions, fam, as well as let us know about the clothing line. You know we cannot forget about the House
Yeah,
of Kollasus brand. So
yeah.
give us some information and talk to us for a second.
Yeah, man. So first and foremost, I would like to say that I thought the live was. I think we did a great job, man. I think we were engaging. I think we were able to give a lot of insight on a really, really good up and coming independent house that's doing their best to produce really good quality stuff. First and foremost. So again, shout out to Hez and the team and everybody that's making it possible for us to get good quality juice. First and foremost, so I want to do that. Obviously, I gotta thank you, brother, for having me on your platform. It's always a pleasure. We talk usually every day, so I'm a student of the game, man, and I'm grateful for it, man. I have colossusbrand.com. You guys can definitely check it out. I have a lot of merchandise over there, about 19 t-shirts. I do ship anywhere in the United States. Um, yeah, man, I have hoodies, I have t-shirts, I have caps, hats, and we're just going from there. It's in the beginning phases, you know what I'm saying? So everything I'm doing myself. And yeah, man, I got some nice merch on there. Very insightful stuff. You can also check out my YouTube about Kollasus brand and what it means to me and how I came up with the name and all those things as well, man. It's a really good message when it comes to the brand.
Yeah. And I would like to ask this one thing. If you don't, and this is gonna be up to you, if you don't think it would be too much,
Hmm.
I do a lot of your designs that you have, they are very nice designs. They are very nice. We've talked about them, fam. So you know what's up. You know how I feel about them. Do you have any hoodies, t-shirts, anything that you can grab real quick? Like 3 or 4 items real quick that you can just showcase to the people to see
Yeah,
what they can expect out of the website when they go and check it out.
yeah. Give me 1 second. I'll go grab some stuff like hoodies and stuff.
Do your thing, man. Do your thing. Now, while he does that, I'm gonna talk to y'all for a little bit and let y'all know what y'all can expect as far as from my channel, as well as D4G Lifestyle, because I did start a lifestyle channel. I do have that going as well. I do have that more so is gonna be lifestyle unboxings, first impressions. I will be doing sneakers. I will be doing belts, fashion, clothing line items. I won't be doing fragrances. I'm gonna stick to this channel as far as fragrances are concerned. But in that D4G lifestyle channel, that channel you're gonna get more so. You're gonna be able to see more so of me, excuse me, and the things that I do on a daily basis, how I look, like just give you a little bit more insight of as far as I'm me and what I do. Um, one of the fragrance, I'm so sorry. The fragrance that I will be unboxing this Friday, it's not going to come out this Friday or this weekend. I'm having a little bit of trouble right now, but you can expect the Myth from Maison Alhambra. This is one of their Gucci private blend clones. Now, I have not smelt it yet, but as far as the overall presentation, I did open this up with my last live last night when I was doing Mason Ken. And this presentation, fam, very nice. It does come with a traveling case sack. In the box, as far as the fragrance is concerned, it does sit in there just nicely like this with that sack. This is very nice. So as far as the presentation goes, this is a win. And I'm hoping that the juice inside is going to be the same quality. Now, I am going to go grab one thing that I can kind of, oh, my boy is back. Go ahead and let us see some of the items that you have as far as what the people can expect when they dip into the House of Kollasus clothing brand
Yeah.
line.
So I have plenty of different things, man. I got some new mock-ups and stuff that you guys can definitely check out. Most of the stuff you guys see me in on my channel, you'll be able to see that as well. But obviously, I have crew necks that says Colossus on it. Colossus obviously has a really cool meaning to it as well. I have T-shirts as well. You'll see a lot of things in regards to space, and obviously for me, space just means endless opportunities. You get a back
Yes.
print as well. So I got stuff like that. I also have hoodies as well. Um, and they're unisex. I mean, I have stuff that's in pink, stuff that's in blues, stuff that's in a variety of different colors, but I'm sure you guys have seen my Colossus hoodie as well. I have this in pale pink as well as black. I usually got
Yep.
the pink, so it kind of appeals more to the women. I don't want to leave them out as well. But yeah, man, that's my brand. I have so much more stuff that's on there and a few more samples that's coming in. I have photo shoots in the works as well, and
Yes.
yeah, man.
Congratulations, my brother. Again, congratulations. Because
Also, and
again,
this is a
man,
Colossus cat as well, man. I got that's an actual flaming K. This just came in, but this is also new as well.
shout out
We
D. I
also
just got your message.
let's
I
see what
just
else.
got your message, D. Shout out to you, fam. I'm gonna get that shipped out to you ASAP. I am going to give y'all a little sneak peek of what y'all can expect as far as D4G lifestyle. The lifestyle channel. I did showcase this yesterday when I did my live unboxing first impression with not Hez, with Mason Ken. What you can expect on the lifestyle channel, we will be unboxing the Pine Fours. I have not worn them yet because I want to save that for the video. But as far as the shoe was concerned, I did fix the laces a little bit to where it's more of how I like to wear my laces, my shoes. I don't tie them really because I ain't running no track meet when I'm just walking around. But we will be. This is gonna be the latest unboxing from what you can expect as far as D4G lifestyle. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, hit that bell notification because we're starting to get some things in the work as far as that channel is concerned. And if you want to get on that lifestyle tip, if you want to get on the fitness tip, if you want to get on the overall just living in your purpose, that's where you can see what we got going on as far as that is concerned. Do you have
Sounds good.
anything you want to do you have anything you want to say to the people before we get up out of here, fam? Let us know. Hold on, I
Uh,
do got a message that I want to show you real quick. Joel just typed that up for you, so I just want to let you know.
yeah, man. Unfortunately, like I'm in the works, Joel, with making sure that I can ship to Canada as well as other places in the United States. As of right now, everything's a process, man. Being a business owner and having a business is it's hard. I'm not gonna lie to y'all, man. It's very hard. It's very frustrating. Um, yeah, it's a new journey for me that I'm embracing, and it's tough. It's tough, but I know and I treat it as my when I just started my YouTube channel. It was hard getting those first 100 subs, and now I'm at almost 4,800. So my biggest thing is how I can get my first 10. Hopefully that 10 turns into 50. That 50 turns into 100, and with you guys' help, that becomes possible. So I will be in the works of making sure that I can ship worldwide as well. It's kind of tough with different carriers and stuff like that, and that's really what it boils down to.
My guy was being extremely modest. I'm gonna let you know right now, fam. It's on the way, Joel. You gonna be able to order that soon, fam. He already got it in the works to get it to where anybody in Canada, you can be in the Middle East, you can be in the Asia region. Trust and believe that the House of Colossus brand will be shipping worldwide soon. So just make sure that y'all are tapped in and make sure that y'all subscribe to the channel House of Colossus as well so that you will be able to know when you will be able to, if you are in a different region outside of the US, when you will be able to order and get your hands on some House of Colossus clothing brand.
Yeah, actual
So it's
factual.
going to, hey, trust and believe it's on the way, man. My brother, I do appreciate you for stopping by. I appreciate you for joining the live, man. It means a lot, man, when we able to get together like this. I truly feel like we're only missing Neve and Var. We have Neve and Var here. We in there like swimwear. We ready to
For
go.
sure, for sure.
Do you
Yeah,
have
but I
anything
mean,
you
at
want to
this
say to
point,
the people before we get out of here?
no, I mean, for the people, man. Again, man, I appreciate you
Well,
guys
what was you
for.
about to say? What was you about to say? My fault. I didn't mean
No,
to cut you off.
no,
What was you about to say?
no, I was gonna say that, you know what I'm saying, eventually those times will come again where we all can rock out. But I think it's a good time for your space. It's a good time for your channel, for you to go more live and do the things that you're doing, your continued growth with your channel. And I honestly, man, I'm happy to be a part of anybody's live or help anybody help them succeed. And that's just how I am. You've known me for a little while, man. I'm very positive and I do my best to kind of like be a light to other people. And that's pretty much how it is. But as far as the people, man, I really appreciate you guys for the love, support, and continue to do so, man. And let's just keep going up.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Shout out to Hez and the team again for the shipment. To both of us, we greatly do appreciate it. Being a part of your team that you have going on over there, Hez. We appreciate that. Jeremy, again, fam, we definitely going to talk after this live, bro. But from me to you, I definitely appreciate you stopping by, sharing this moment with me, and being able to do this unboxing as well. And again, like we said, I know for a fact that House of Kollasus is going to take off. It's going to be on that same line as a Supreme, as a Dolce and Gabbana. It's going to be up there, fam. So just keep working and putting in that work. And I'm going to make
I
sure that I'm
receive
here
that.
to see the grind and make sure that I see the hustle because I know it's going to manifest. As
Yeah.
far as everybody in the chat, thank you again for everybody that stopped by and showed us love. Joel, we appreciate your comments, man. Thank you for being engaged the whole time. D, we appreciate you being engaged the whole time. Hidden gems. Shout out to everybody, man.
I think it's
I
oh.
apologize. I got a phone call, but I got a phone call. I apologize, but
I
everybody
was
was
like,
tapped in. Everybody was tapped in, and I appreciate all of y'all that came in, showed out, showed support. We greatly appreciate that, man. But y'all know what it is. Hey, with all that being said, we about to get up out of here. I hope y'all have a great day. I hope y'all have a phenomenal day. Stay on your square. Stay on your purpose. Don't let nobody take you off of it, fam. D4G, truly blessed, destined for greatness. Ah, we out.